If you're just kind of starting out, or you're just kind of a so-so caster, one thing that might help you is just concentrate on the rod tip. We talk a lot about keeping our hands in the box, pushing out with our bottom hand, all these different things we do to keep in correct form, which I do. Really helps me to keep my elbow in, push with my bottom hand, and cast like that. Elbow in, bottom hand push. That is my pillar. That's what I go to if I'm struggling at all. It's usually because I've stepped outside of my little laws I've made for myself, and I've gone to basically get my hands all cattywampus. It's right here for me. So, but the main thing you want to do if you're struggling or just starting out, concentrate on what the rod tip's doing. Don't worry about your hands so much at first. Just make sure the rod tip is going up and then casting. Don't worry about all these little 100 things to remember. Just worry about making sure the rod tip's doing what you want it to do, which is basically going up. See, even if you have to get your hands really high, if that helps you, you can get them up really high and cast. Draw that D-loop with your rod tip, and the line will by and large follow depending on what you have on the end. See, you can lift higher, and cast. You can go up, higher, and cast. You want to draw a J. Holy smokes, a big one just jumped right there. You want to draw a J with your rod tip during the sweep. Don't worry about your hand position, worry about what the rod tip's doing, and then work into the hand position once you can basically control the line. So if I'm going to do a single spey, I'm going to lift it, I'm going to draw this J up and cast. I'm not going to worry about, fulcrums and all this other complicated stuff. Just make sure your rod tip is going up. Remember, the golden rule of spey casting is once during the sweep your rod tip passes your shoulder, it goes up. And if you have to do that by raising your arms up, that's just fine. Even if you have to exaggerate, you have to go, you can still do it. A lot of really good casters drift really high, and there's no harm in that, no harm in using a little more top hand. Do what works to get that anchor right and to keep it from sticking. And usually if you lift your hands up, your anchor won't stick. You can go high and cast. Hope this helps.